our page. Okay. I don't know if it's recording to the cloud or the computer. We'll find out later. But welcome to our Monday Zoom. It's been an exciting weekend, very busy. We'll start with the pledge. I will mute you so we can do the pledge without messing everybody up. And you can unmute when we're done. Top's pledge. I am an intelligent person. I will control my emotions, not let my emotions control me. Every time I am tempted to use food to satisfy my frustrated desires, build up my injured ego, or dull my senses, I will remember. I will take off pounds sensibly. Cop's pledge. I am an intelligent person. I will control my emotions and not let my emotions control me. Every time I am tempted to use food to satisfy my frustrated desires, build up my injured ego, or dull my senses, I will remember. I am to be an example as I keep off pounds sensibly. So go ahead and, Molly's coming. Go ahead and unmute yourselves.
Molly's coming. Hey, Molly.
Hey, Molly. Okay, my stuff is rolling away. Okay, how's everybody weekends go?
Okay. Good.
Yeah, well, I got some miles in. But I am bound to determine I am still out of leeway. Second week in a row. At the end of my meeting, I am still 0.8 pounds above. Waiting this morning, I was 3 pounds above. It's like, what? I put 75 miles on my feet this past week. It's like,
Did you just say you were 3 pounds above?
what?
Did you say 3 pounds or it's 0.3 above?
No, I'm 3 pounds above.
Oh, this is so frustrating for you.
That's why I changed my background. I've got to do it. I mean, I'm determined. I have got to get my water in. A lot of it is water. Um, and I did start doing strengthening and cardio other than walking and hiking. So I'm changing it all up. So I know trying to get different results doing the same thing over and over is the first sign of insanity. Trying to expect different results. But so I changed things up, changed my diet again in the middle of last week. So I'm hoping. I went
Good.
back to no bread because bread doesn't agree with my gut. I'm not allergic, but my gastro doctor says, hey, it's good for you. It's not going to hurt you to not eat bread. Might hurt your brain because I want bread. But,
Just bread or you
anything.
do
Well,
pasta?
I'm allergic to barley. On the blood test, not on the skin test. So I do have a sensitivity to it. So, but my body doesn't tolerate it. I'm not allergic. I don't tolerate it. Changing things up. I'm trying not to be insane here, but you know. So, anybody else have any struggles? Please, somebody tell me they're not all hearts and flowers.
I'm
Please
going
tell me
the
you're
other
struggling
direction.
too.
I'm going the other direction. I'm having trouble with the other direction.
Jessica, the same thing. This week she was a pound below her leeway. She has to lower her goal another 8 pounds.
Another,
Meds she's
but
on
8 pounds,
increased
that's a big jump.
because she's 1 pound below. Her bottom of her leeway is 111 pounds, and she was 110. So she's gonna set it to 110 because she's already there. So, but yeah, it's discouraging. I want to change my goal, but I don't want to give up. So I'm going to get back in leeway before I think about changing my goal. That's just the way I am. So if I lose cops for a month, I'm gonna get it back. You know, it's I don't have a choice. My brain won't let me give up. I cannot give up. Cannot give up.
Do
So
not, do not give up.
no, can't. I can't. You guys will kick my butt if I do. A couple things before I do a program, or did anybody else have anything? Please tell me you're struggling too. How are you doing, Rhonda? Is weather
Well,
cooperating?
I did the 28-day meal plan last month, and what I'm
Okay.
struggling with this month is knowing what to eat. I'm really nervous about moving forward and like not falling into bad habits.
Yeah.
And I turtled on the chapter scale, but when I did my 3D at the gym, it had me like only 1.5 pounds from my cup's goal weight.
Hmm.
So I was like encouraged, but not, because
Right.
on the chapter scale, it's not. I turtle. So
Okay. And you talked about your 3D one. How many inches have you lost total?
different places, different amounts, but probably about, I think it's about 5 on my waist.
And you have a very large celebration. You lost 5 inches on your waist. That is the hardest part because that's where your gut is. And
Mhm.
whenever our problems, everything starts in our gut, So you have a lot to celebrate, those 5 inches.
Mhm.
Now, of course, the top we always lose and we don't want to. Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah,
I'm losing all over, but
that's awesome.
trimming down, toning up.
Yes,
It
the
sounds like
incredible
you get a
shrinking
good
women.
routine going.
Yes, we have the incredible shrinking women, and my daughter's one of them. I saw her on from the back. I'm like, okay, the jacket she got a fleece camo jacket 2 years ago. It was tight on her. Now it's huge on her, and it's a size small. Share some love here. Take some of mine. Take some of
Is
mine.
that a camo
Yes.
jacket or that paint jacket she's got? I love it. I
Oh yes.
absolutely love it.
And I got one in blues to match. It's like we love it. So
Hmm.
yeah. So okay. One bit of news on March 31st, the last Wednesday. Cindy Mack is going to grace us with her presence. The uh, retreat director extraordinaire, as I put it. She's going to do a 20-minute program. I'm hoping spread the word. I'm spreading the word on my area. But I need ideas for a program. She's going to do a 20-minute program of my choice. Well, I need some ideas because I'm I'm out of ideas. So you think about it. I need to tell her at least the week before. But yes, she's going to visit us. So okay, the program I found is Beat the Fitness Blues. I did this at my chapter, and it like really, because of the weird weather, cold one week, hot the next week, cold one week, we're supposedly getting hot weather this week, but it's still below freezing. So I won't hold my breath. So it's Beat the Fitness Blues, and it is from the March 2015, and it is in the leaders section under physical activity. If you could, and I'm also gonna post screenshots of the program. So, okay, keeping our energy up is when the temperatures drop is important on so many levels. Our bodies need us to stay consistently active to be the most effective. All the work you've put into yourself can be jeopardized if you hibernate from physical activity. That's my problem every single winter. I want to hibernate and I have to force myself out of the house. Anybody else have that problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, admit,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, and the weather doesn't cooperate. I know, Rhonda, you get ice storms because my son will call. It's like he was supposed to have a special person come out, find the leak in his house, and you guys had an ice storm, and they had to cancel. It's like so you guys have ice storms. We have many, many, many inches of snow. Along with our bodies, our minds also need us to stay physically active. Being active refreshes your energy and gets you feeling good about yourself. When you are feeling good about yourself, you are thinking positively. No one ever ends a workout in a bad mood. There's no way. The endorphins are just, zinging in our brains. And you need these positive thoughts to keep yourself motivated to reach your goals. Many of us are probably guilty of finding some weather related excuse. Ice storms. as to why you can't work out or do something active. Well, ladies and gentlemen, or just ladies, that stops here. Together, we'll create a list of workouts, activities, and motivational tools to guide us through this time of the year. And I have a whiteboard. You won't be able to see it, but I'll write everything down that we say. Okay, workouts. Let's be honest. Sometimes you just don't know, don't want to go to the fitness center, but that doesn't mean you can't work out. There are plenty of things we can do right at home. Start by creating your own workout space in your home. Yeah, I just moved furniture. This space does not have to be an entire room by any means, nor do you need to fill it with expensive workout equipment. This is about creating a space for you to focus on your fitness. It can be as simple as an area where you lay down your workout mat or keep your TheraBands or resistance bands if you've been in physical therapy. Then when you use this space, you focus on you. It's your me time. Let's take some time to think about workouts we can do at home to keep ourselves active. For example, marching in place 10 minutes or doing yoga for 20 minutes. Any other examples? I've got one. You stand up and march in place during commercials, or walk laps around your house during commercials. Anybody? I'm gonna write it down.
I haven't done this for a while, but I used to always keep my weights by my chair and do them while I'm watching TV. Because I'm killing two birds with one stone.
Watching V. And with the DVR, I mean, you can watch TV anytime and your shows will be right there on the touch of a button.
I usually watch my shows that way because then you can zip through the commercials.
Yeah, because like my shows are on prime time. Everybody wants to talk to me during prime time. It's like, really? So DVR time or CBS All Access. Yeah, all my shows are on CBS, so that works. Anybody else?
I live in a split level home.
Uh-huh.
And my laundry room is off my living room. And if I'm sitting there watching TV, like commercial break, I'll go in and get so many pieces of laundry that's folded and take it upstairs and put away. You know, and I'll only take a certain amount. So then I save for the next commercial. So I take it the next one.
That's a great idea.
Splitting the tour up like that.
Yeah, I do. Mine's in the basement, so I sort it out into baskets depending on what room they go in, and I'll pick up one basket at a time and go up 2 floors up, and I'll sort out the hanging clothes by room and do one room at a time. It's a lot of steps. 2 sets of steps, 13 steps each, and gotta go cross the house to get to the second step. Like, that's a lot of steps. Stella, any ideas?
I read on my exercise bike or watch TV. Usually read.
Yeah, exercise your brain and your legs. Anybody else?
I discovered that my recumbent bike holds my iPhone.
Nice.
And I didn't know that. So I can do all kinds of things. I'll messenger with my sister or my dad, and
Multitask.
the whole conversation, I can be riding my bike. And you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Right. And I like to watch the music videos or even watch a YouTube movie.
Yeah, if you do a fast-paced music video, your feet move faster.
Keeps you going.
Keep the beat. Sounds good. Okay. These are all excellent ideas. You should also consider, and we did, household chores be a workout. Dusting, vacuuming, when even cooking, have the music on and move to the beat. And these all count. Many people complain about the lack of activities in the winter months, especially those who are dealing with heavy snow weather or ice, as we all have. However, there are many activities to keep us busy indoors and out. Ice skating is fun. My daughter rediscovered roller skating, or what she calls inline. Stuff we grew up, they call quads instead of roller skates. They call them quads. It's like, really, what are quads? Oh, 4 wheels. You mean roller skates? You know, it's roller skates.
Oh, there's 4 wheels on them?
Yeah, those are roller skates. In fact, one of the members of my chapter was a competitive roller skater. She did the only thing she didn't do was take her gold test. You know, she was a competitive roller skate dancer. So it's like, okay, she wants to go roller skating with my daughter. There's like 30 years difference, 40 years difference between them. You know? So, but she's good. Okay, if you can't play outside, find a place to play inside. There are many indoor sports you can participate. Make sure it's safe. I know a lot of people do pickleball, which I do not understand. I can't even hardly hit the badminton.
I love it.
It's like, I'm not coordinated. Going shopping, turn that into an exercise too. Leave your wallet in the car and do laps of the mall. I would have to leave the wallet in the car because I would see too many pretties that I would want to buy. And yeah, just take if it's cold outside, take a lap inside. If it's warm, do it outside. Any more inside activities during winter that you do besides all these things during commercial and TV, bikes? No.
Well,
I have a treadmill, and I do what Rhonda said. I have a the big shopping bags. I don't use a basket to go down. My laundry is in the basement.
Right.
I will make several trips with just that bag going up and down, and yeah, so you get your stairs in.
Oh yeah. And I'll tell you, and you can also well, if your balance is okay, if you walk, even if you walk around your house, do some walking backwards. Uses different muscles. Just make sure there's nothing in the way because you can't be looking behind you when you're walking. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun. You really hurt your bottom. It would hurt. Okay, motivation. Just as important as exercise and staying active is motivation. Motivation is the fuel that drives us every day. It helps us change our minds and feelings about these winter months and the concern of staying active that comes along with it. Instead of letting this time of year get you down, embrace it and welcome it with open arms. Pick a motivational phrase as it's time to be the best version of me, and repeat it to yourself daily. If you begin to feel like you are overusing your phrase, simply pick a different one. Think of positives. A new season, a new year, a time for new goals, and setting things you want to accomplish going forward. Setting goals for yourself to get away is a great way to stay motivated. First, choose your goal that you would like to accomplish by the end of the year and set small goals to help you get there. Give yourself small goals Give your small goals a reasonable deadline of a month or 2 months. Take time and then just write down. Even use a dry erase marker or and on your bathroom window, give yourself some goals each week. Mine's always water. I don't drink enough water and my body's rebelling. So, but does anybody have a short-term goal that they want to share? Mine's to keep cops. I'll know by Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Mine's a stay below goal. Always stay below goal.
Yeah. Well, I was 51 weeks below goal, and then winter happened, but things happened, but trying to get there, trying to get back below goal. Rhonda, do you have a short-term goal that you're working on?
Oh, short-term goal. Well, I'm really close to goal weight. I guess that would be sort of
yes.
Sort of my short term. I mean, I'm anywhere from 4 to 1 pounds away from goal weight.
Well, we're in the same boat. We need to get back down there. We need to get back down there.
But this will be my initial get to goal type thing.
Yes. So, I need to stay to goal.
The other
Trying.
goals I have in mind are all related to field staff duty.
Yeah. Oh, I know I have to call all my leaders. It's like, I don't want to get on the phone because I have several leaders do not have email. And it's like, but I know one finally has a smartphone, so I can text. So it's like, that's good.
The challenge lately is I have a couple chapters that are losing their meeting place.
Same
And
here. I
they've
found that
gone
too.
to home meetings in private members' homes, which might open that up to being a non-referral because the chapter members that open their home aren't comfortable with new people coming in.
Correct.
So it's hard. It's a hard situation because it's like,
And then they have
how
to
do we
make
move
sure,
forward through this?
and they have to make sure their insurance covers it, or they're gonna have to buy the top insurance to the tops. But I don't think they can for a private home.
Yeah.
They have to go through their insurance company. Yeah. Yeah, I'm at a church where we had to buy the insurance every year. So even though they were a small chapter, we had to have the insurance. Covers everybody. So, any other one, any of you, can't speak. Any other short-term goals, guys?
Mine is to get my head back in the game because like it's been out for a long time. So
That's the big, my head's not in the game for the past month or so. It's frustrating, very, very frustrating. And it took me almost 5 years to get in the game, and I'm trying to stay there. It's hard, but yeah, I'm right there with you, trying to get the head back in the game. Stella, do you have any short-term goals that you're working on?
I just try to make sure I have my steps and water and keep a food journal, just those type of things.
Yeah, I'm good with the journal. I'm not saying I'm eating enough calories, or actually I'm eating the right amount of calories. But it's still not working. I can't go less because I've gotten to the point where I had to eat because I was starting to feel sick because I was so hungry. So I had to go up to like 2,500 calories that day because I was starving.
Yeah.
And I weighed in a pound lighter the next day, but I can't keep up that calorie intake. But some days you need a lot, some days you don't need a whole lot. But
Balance.
yeah, to get back in the balance is the hard part. I'm trying. But any other questions or victories or anything else? Any non-scale victories this week? I know you lost inches, so you're good. My clothes fit looser, but I'm still around the gut. That's where my problems are.
Yeah.
So, but okay. So we are going to stop. I pulled out the Never Quit pledge because I need it this week.
Good. That's my favorite.
Today, I promise I will not quit. I pledge that no matter how many ups and downs I pass through, I will continue on my journey. I pledge to make a new start today, to forgive myself for my past, and to stop being so critical of myself. I pledge to take control of myself, stop making excuses, stop blaming other people or situations. I pledge to treat myself as I would my best friend, because that is who I am. I pledge to stay in the race and to be a winner. So I will
I just
post
realized
that.
I was saying that out loud and I had my mic on. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Basically, for some reason you must have been slightly off. We were in sync. I didn't see any overlap. So we're good. But it's when you have 5 or more people saying the thing, it's like we're in a round. But otherwise, hopefully I will see you guys on Wednesday, and think about programs for the 31st for Cindy. And I'm really excited to have her there. I haven't had a whole lot of guest speakers. I'm hoping my coordinator and my spa will be there. But sometimes Wednesdays are their chapter meetings days. So we shall see.
I think I figured out what was going on with my laptop.
Okay.
had my Bluetooth on.
Huh?
So I shut it off. It doesn't seem to be a problem today.
Huh. Hmm.
Why I would have had
Sometimes,
the Bluetooth on, I don't know.
When did you
Okay.
say you were having your guest speaker?
the 31st,
Oh, yeah.
That Wednesday?
that Wednesday Zoom. It's Cindy Mack.
You want new people if I bring that up at my Zoom?
That's
Happy Zoom?
not a problem. Yes, that is not a problem.
Make it
Um,
fun.
Yeah, on Wednesdays, I don't have a waiting room, but because for that meeting, I will put the waiting room in. So, they make sure they sign in with the chapter number so that I know they're actually tops. Because I don't want to get spammed.
Yeah.
And we've had that happen before. It was not fun.
So
yeah.
how do you do that? You can you message
When
me.
you have your name Tammy Snow, just go into your profile to put your chapter number after your, but I know you, so it's fine. But
Okay.
when you put Tammy Snow, when you would just put your chapter number, your state and a chapter number. That's all. But I know because when you're on your phone, it just says iPhone.
Yeah.
But I know it would be you. But otherwise, I hope you
So
guys
good
have a
luck, Wanda, on your mission. Like you're
Oh,
so
thank you.
close.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're struggling there. Well, hey, I sent you a resistance bands, didn't I?
yes.
That big
yes,
loopy thing
yes.
it's from Walk at Home. Use their YouTube videos from Miracle Miles and they use it. Oh, yeah, you can get some big stretches for that.
I might have to pull that out. I noticed after my workout last Thursday with the trainer, I
Uh-huh.
did a hit workout.
Ouch.
And I must have did something that didn't agree with my slip bulging disc because I'm having that numb searing pain go down my leg and then my lower back. And I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do the exercises that the physical therapist said to do. I
Yeah.
had that issue before. So
Yeah.
Those bands, you gotta be careful with those bands. I hadn't, you talking about using these bands, I hadn't used them, and I picked up a band and I did a hip extension and I just about popped the hip out of its joint. So I had a lot of hip pain after I used it. So I learned that I can't use those things on my hips.
But yeah, these are loop ones. They're not the flat bands. But
Oh.
you can vary the resistance. But yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. But otherwise, I will see you hopefully on Wednesday. If not, I'll see you next Monday.
Thanks, Joanne.
You're welcome. Bye.